I should find Vesemir and meditate and prepare the potion, and then we've also got Berenger's secret, or Berenger, my lovely audio device in front of us that's actually helping with this recording. My Kaer Morhen companions and I are not the only remaining Witchers. Apparently, Berenger is also still alive. He stays away from the Brotherhood and wasn't at the fortress when it was attacked. Where was he then? And who is he? If I ever meet him, I'll be certain to ask, at the least, those questions. Vesemir mentioned another graduate of Kaer Morhen, which was the Witcher named Berenger. Alright. We do have a little bit more to read about Vesemir, and also our Berenger audio device up here. Anyways, Vesemir was one of the few that survived the assault on Kaer Morhen. He is well aware of the magnitude of the hatred of some people for Witchers. Let's read about Berenger. Vesemir mentioned a Witcher who had left Kaer Morhen before my arrival. His name is Berenger. Let's see, we don't have any more things to really read about here, I don't think. Don't really care about basic alchemy or floating messages. Nothing new on our glossary so far. And we've gone through all of our ingredients, and we have the potion for Triss here, which I believe we haven't read about yet. This potion is intended for Triss and has no other use. The potion is made by mixing a Frightener's Claw with ingredients providing a total of 1 measure each of Rebus and Vitriol. The effects are immediate and the toxicity is none. According to Lambert's instructions, the potion for the unconscious sorceress, Triss, can be made of celandine, a Frightener's Claw, and a suet mushroom, though calcium equum can replace the latter ingredient. Once gathered, these components should be mixed with white gall. And the Frightener's Vision is going to require us to get Vitriol, Rebus, and Keebrith, which I believe Keebrith doesn't really come into play for a decent amount of time in this game, so we're going to be holding on to this this special substance of Frightener Eye for quite a bit just to get that. That's okay. We have a long road to take with The Witcher, and we'll get through it when we get through it. Looks like Vesemir is the only one here. Everyone else has left. They're probably upstairs, screwing around. Alright, we can left-click on the vial to create a potion, or create potions. So we've got our alchemy vial up here. We can select the formula to add ingredients to the vial automatically, then left-click on the mix at the bottom right side of the screen. Left-click the hourglass to brew the potion while meditating. So technically, you can actually just mix whatever you want without clicking anything over here. These recipes over here are just meant to give you the ability to remember things easier. But I could, in theory, be dropping the white gall over here, giving myself 5 slots, and then just dropping whatever I want into this, whether it's correct or not. So, for example, if I was going to drop all 4 of these ingredients in here, I would screw up my potion. That would not be particularly good. But if I go ahead and just go ahead and drop these things in here, I can also look at the side and see that I am basically getting pretty much the potion that I'm looking for Triss over here. And then we can see that there's a special substance which looks like a rainbow rock, but technically it's just a claw over here that we're putting into it. We can go ahead and do mix here. And it will say that our meditation is going to be increased by an hour here. We can technically get back out of this without meditating at this point, and then we won't really get anything out of this mixture that we've just created, because we haven't actually meditated to mix it together. But we're just gonna meditate right here. Unfortunately, we don't really have anything that we can do as far as leveling up at the moment, because we haven't quite gotten there. We are on the edge of leveling up. You can kind of see your experience bar wraps around this lovely wolf head over in the corner here, which is our medallion, which likes to vibrate when monsters are near. Anyway, we did get a journal update here, probably about the fact that we just mixed the potion. Success! The potion is ready. I need to take it to Triss's room in the tower. I can get there through one of the rooms on the upper floor. I should take the potion to Triss's room on the upper floor. But isn't she like right next to me? I think as soon as I meditate, they're going to move her, and that's why we have to go to Triss's room. No, she's not next to me anymore, actually. Someone moved her at some point. I guess while we were outside skinning the hell out of the Frightener, they decided that leaving her on a small fur skin rug in front of the fireplace isn't really the most comfortable or the best place for her to be. Let's go check out Triss upstairs and feed her this potion. I'm sure she likes toenails in her drink. I still wish we could get down into this flooded area here. I think it would be really neat if they gave us the ability to swim down there and actually check it out and see what there might be, you know, kind of have to deal with breathing underwater down there. It would be interesting anyway. Alright, so Triss's room, I believe, is right there. I think we went into this room already, but I'm going to double check it just in case. Yeah, this is completely scoured of anything useful. We can once again talk to Eskel up here. I think he might teach us some things.
How can I help?
Not currently. Maybe later.
We'll talk later.
Alright, let's go cure Triss. Triss! I have some nails for you. I just got them manicured. Double-click on the healing potion to give it to Triss. Tip: win favors of other characters by giving them gifts. So basically we have to click the little satchel icon there, find whichever item we need to give, and this is actually in our quests item area, so we don't mistake it for another one of the items that is sitting in our satchel here. Alright, let's give this to Triss.
Thank you, Geralt.
I hope this potion helps.
That was terrible. I dreamt Lambert was with me. He was staring at me, saying things like, "Don't go dying on me, Marigold," calling me big-headed. I'm so glad to see you. What?
I'm glad you're feeling better.
I know we should set out, but I have a feeling we won't be back. Perhaps ever. Won't you stay just a bit longer? With me?
So, throughout this game, you can technically get quote-unquote cards, and I believe this is where you get one of the first cards in this game. If the card turns out to be something that YouTube is going to freak out about, I may cut out the card, just because I don't feel like putting in the extra time of editing the card at this point in time. You'll get the idea, honestly. I suppose we have some time, though, Triss.
I suppose we have some time.
I'm so happy you're back. When I saw you, all the feelings I tried to deny returned, stronger than ever.
Triss, I'm not ready to talk about the past.
Of course. I shouldn't pressure you. I just feel so... the powers. I'm behaving like a teenager. Let's focus on the present. I guess I disappointed you all. Forgive me.
Yeah, you sucked. You could have done some things for us and actually, saved our goods instead of getting them stolen. Man, you got knocked down on the floor. What's wrong with you? It's not your fault, though. You did try to help us.
Nothing to forgive. What I felt when I learned you were alive, hard to compare to anything.
Oh.
But I forgot who you were,
Except
so...
maybe what I feel as I look at you.
I missed you so. Let's see if the best bed in Kaer Morhen can hold us.
So as you can see, these can get pretty risque.
Geralt, a pleasure, as always.
As always?
You don't remember anything?
Unfortunately.
Well, you have something to look forward to then. No matter. Tell me, how did the battle end?
They broke into the lab, killed Leo, stole our mutagens, and escaped.
Poor Vesemir. Another protege dead prematurely.
We delayed the funeral until you awoke.
Thank you. As for the mutagens, their loss could prove catastrophic. Let's not lose any more time. Unless there's something you'd like to ask me?
Well, I'd like to ask you about your pronunciation of protege. I've never heard anyone say it protege before. But yeah, there could very well be some cards later in this game that are a little bit too risque for YouTube. Unfortunately, they certainly don't like their adult things on YouTube. Anyway, know anything more about the sorcerer that ransacked the lab other than the fact that he wears leather armor on his head and he has enough jewelry in his face to set off a metal detector?
Know anything more about the sorcerer who ransacked the lab?
He's very powerful. He completely controlled the energy he drew from the circle. We may soon be facing another Vilgefortz.
Who?
No matter. I have something I'd like to teach you.
Is it kissing? Okay. I don't know why she decided to just walk away from me when she wanted to teach me something. Oh, she gave us some experience for giving her the potion. That's nice. What do you want to teach me? How to take a bath? We're now at the small bathtub.
Geralt, can we go?
I thought you wanted to teach me something. Can you restore my memory? So here's the thing about the whole memories with Geralt being in a position where he has amnesia. Technically, in a way, that happens in the books, but that happens towards the end of the books. So the fact that we're doing this towards the beginning of this game, and there's a lot of things that happen in relation to things that happen in the books, it doesn't make much sense in the order that they've put it in. But it is what it is. They had to do what they had to do to make a game out of it. Anyway, can you restore my memory?
Can you restore my memory?
I'd have to examine you. There's a good chance your memory will return on its own.
How much chance?
That's difficult to say. It might help if I knew what caused you to lose your memory.
Well, no time for that now.
Geralt, can we go?
There's some indications later on in this game of what happens in the books, and why I'm saying, yeah, this is basically directly related to something that happens in the books, but at the wrong end of the book. Anyway, the theft. What exactly are its possible consequences besides we lost all of our mutagens, all of our healing items, we let Leo die, and probably there's not going to be any more Witchers.
The theft. What are its possible consequences?
Most sorcerers and rulers would sell their greedy, power-hungry souls to get the mutagens. Only a master of the arcane arts can use that knowledge. Not many of those left.
What about wealthy merchants, dukes, kings?
Perhaps. Anything's possible, but speculating wastes time. We just don't have enough information.
True.
Geralt, can we go?
Man, you really, really want to go. I need to do something, and I'll come back when I'm ready.
I need to do something. I'll come back and get you when I'm ready.
So interestingly, you can actually see the potion that we have on Geralt right now, and it looks like there should be 2 rings for other potions here, but when we're going into the inventory, we do not actually have 2 rings for other potions. We will later, just not at the moment. Can I not? Alright, whatever. I was hoping I could meditate at that fire. I guess the only fire that I can really meditate at in this entire castle is downstairs, or by talking to Vesemir. Pretty sure this fire can't do anything for me either. Yeah, worthless. It's not burning the right light for me. I won't sit at that fire. It has to flicker just right, and then I can meditate. Alright. Geralt's like, I can't sit at this side of the fire. I'm sorry. I gotta go all the way around just so that I can do this. Where are you going? I'm like literally not touching controls right now. Geralt is doing all of this on his own. That's amazing. Alright, left click on a lit campfire to enter meditation mode. Meditate by lit campfires, and the fire will ignite itself if you have flint. If you lack flint, use the Igni sign. Igni sign is basically Flame Fist. Alright, now that Geralt has decided to run around the entire castle just so that we can get back to this fireplace. So we have Brawl already. I don't want Buzz. That's completely worthless to me because I'm not going to get intoxicated to fight things. Regeneration could be valuable, but I think right now, because we haven't really been having too much trouble with anything, I won't really worry about that. We've got the flaying ability here because we needed to get stuff from the Frightener outside. Dexterity could be good. I think I might just grab Fist Fight in order to have the extra moves, even though it may not come in too handy. But this also does give us some extra attack as well as some resistances, so I think that's worthwhile. Deflecting arrows could be worthwhile later, but not at this particular juncture. And we're going to be getting a point eventually anyway. Art is fine where it's at, so I think I'm just gonna grab Fist Fight, and we're gonna be done with our meditation here. Hey, Vesemir finally decided to stop drinking for a second. I suppose we could talk to Vesemir. I think if we do, we're gonna leave the castle here. I want to double check and make sure that that Eskel and Lambert don't have anything else to say before we talk to Vesemir. Also, I want to at least complete the line where we're not going to keep Vesemir waiting with Triss, even though we're definitely keeping Vesemir waiting. I like how when you move around, the wolf medallion actually has a little bit of shadow and reflection on it as you're moving. Just a sec. I really have to learn not to choke on my own spit, I swear. That is definitely one of my my worst issues. Is I'll just be talking along and I'll be like, oh man, I gotta choke now. All right, we'll see Triss in a bit. I don't think anyone's in the library, but double check just in case. I did see at least Eskel down here.